Sir, you have been in so many incredible films. Everything seems to be coming back these days. What would you choose to bring back from one of your old films?
Since you've been in so many amazing movies, sir, it seems like everything is returning these days. Which movie would you like to bring back? The Matrix, what would you chum to bring back do they pay you for that? Oh, that's right, that a question, yeah. I don't know, you don't remember, huh? It was like it was, I was 15 years old. So Keanu Reeves has been a Hollywood icon for over 3 decades and is deeply beloved by millions of fans worldwide. With a string of blockbuster films under his belt, he is also one of the wealthiest actors in Hollywood. His movie is grossing over $3 billion at the box office. However, behind his fame and success lies a background of loneliness and personal sorrow, partly fueled by people who wanted to force him out of Hollywood. If you're a fan of the enigmatic actor, as well, you might ask, how can anyone be mad at Keanu? This question was recently raised when Matthew Perry attacked Reeves in his new memoir. It seemed like the entire internet community came to Reeves' defense by criticizing Perry's unjustified attack, which forced the Friends star to apologize. However, Matthew Perry wasn't the only one who felt that way about Reeves. In a 2019 interview with GQ, according to the actor, Reeves talked candidly about the time he was sent to movie jail after Reeves declined to participate in a possible follow-up to the 1994 thriller Speed. Sandra Bullock agreed to reprise her role during the negotiations, but Reeves was unwilling to revisit the project. Ultimately, Reeves was replaced by Jason Patric, and William Dio played the antagonist. Looking back, as a result, Fox Studios decided to put Reeves' name on a blacklist. Given that Speed 2 received the Rezes Award for Worst Sequel in the interview with GQ, Reeves made the right decision. Reeves disclosed that I didn't collaborate with Fox for the day the Earth stood. The actor was nevertheless barred from Fox movies for 10 years, but he returned in 2008 with the science fiction picture The Day the Earth Stood. However, Reeves played an extraterrestrial messenger in the movie who comes to Earth in human form to persuade people to change their ways before catastrophic measures are taken. When asked about the subtextual features of the science fiction movie, Scott Derrick's remake, which was loosely based on the ominous 1951 film, provided an insightful remark on contemporary environmental problems. Reeves responded, I believe that everyone is thinking about environmental issues because they are ingrained in our culture. I can only support and encourage anyone who is making efforts to raise awareness. Echoing what Cat Williams said in his now viral interview with Shannon Sharp. Reeves is one of the Hollywood gatekeepers who blacklists people with independent minds. In an interview with Wired, the actor made a shocking revelation that appears to have been premeditated. Keanu has a stipulation in his contract that guarantees he won't have to deal with edits like deepfakes, so he won't ever give in to the computers. Keanu says he doesn't mind if someone blinks during an edit, but in the early 2000s or maybe even the 90s, during a performance change, they added a tear to my face, and I was like, huh, it's like I don't even have to be here. He went on to say he doesn't want any part in the direction. Although he is okay with the use of CGI occasionally, he feels Hollywood has gone too far with some edits that, ladies and gentlemen, didn't go over well with some top people in Hollywood appears to be moving in the direction of losing your agency, which is annoying. Regarding the deepfakes, Reeves continued, when you perform in a film, you know you're going to be edited, but you're participating in that. If you go into deepfake land, it has none of your points of view. That's scary. It will be interesting to see how humans deal with these technologies because they're having such cultural and sociological impacts, and the species is being studied. There is a ton of data on behaviors. Kudos to Keanu for taking a stand and moving in the direction he believes is best for the industry and its future, even though his actions have landed him in trouble, which he is happy to accept. The renowned actor revealed something else during his interview with Wire, this time expressing concern for the direction of the industry. In Ken's opinion, if things continue in this direct, people are using these tools as they grow up. We're already surrounded by artificial intelligence. AI produced music in the Nirvana style, as well as Neft digital art. Reeves observed that while it's impressive to see what the cute machines can create, there's a corporatocracy at work that wants to control those things on a cultural and social level. We'll soon have to decide what is real value and what isn't, and we'll also have to confront what is pushed upon. And Keanu proceeded to describe it as a sensory system that is both a spectacle and a means of control and manipulation. Reeves went on, "We're kneeling down, staring at the cave walls and the projections, and we can't turn around to look behind us." Keanu is obviously opposed to the usage of deepfakes, but the actor has employed computer-generated imagery in some of his movies, most notably John Wick Chapter 4. Yes, the movie did benefit somewhat from the assistance of a CGI visual effects supervisor. Janelle Croshaw, the amazing thing about a John Wick movie is that you always start with something real. It's very rare that you're not in a digital world. Rala described the digital reality that Keanu was in during the movie, stating that Cinema Blend said there was one part that had to be digitally altered. She revealed that Keanu actually accomplished that. Of course, Light VFX took all the Jordan footage and created a full CG environment to put that into, and it just worked beautifully. Supervisor of visual effects in a recent interview on Shannon Sharp's YouTube show, Jonathan Rothbard revealed that minor adjustments were made. "We were really there, and it just gives you those huge vistas. But sand is kind of a nightmare because you can only brush so much sand away, and you have horses riding through and everything else. So traditionally, you end up replacing a lot of that sand digitally just to hide all of the tracks in the machinery." Otherwise, we assume Keanu was okay with it, and he is okay with being blackballed. Reeves, known for his wit and daring humor, confirmed everything Cat Williams revealed about Hollywood. Williams launched into a 2-hour tirade accusing actors and other comedians of undermining his career. While the interview was entertaining, it also made viewers consider the risky allure of holding others accountable for our own failings. However, Reeves is different from Cat in that, although being a legitimate member of Tinseltown's A-list for over 3 decades, she is more reserved and private. Reeves is a master at keeping his cards close to his chest. He isn't exactly in hiding. He gives interviews to promote his most recent box office blockbusters, isn't completely absent from talk shows, and he doesn't blank his red carpet obligations. In fact, he is always completely present during his media junkets. Occasionally, though,